Your name has been mentioned, but not by the person you expect, not in a casual way, not in passing. This time, it came from their family, and the angels are saying, "You won't believe what they said. Stay with me, beloved soul, because this moment is holy, and the secret they revealed changes everything." Subscribe right now, so you never miss a prophetic message. Each one is heaven sent, and always perfectly timed. Comment below right now with the words, "God is revealing the truth," or write what your spirit feels. Your words could awaken someone else, and if this touches you deeply, send a super thanks to support these divine messages. Now take a breath, because angels say, the family that once said nothing has now said too much. They spoke about you. They spoke clearly, and they spoke with emotion. Somebody in that family is carrying a truth. They tried to keep it buried, but God didn't allow it to stay hidden. Luke 8:17 says, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought into the open." This message is not light. It's not vague. It's not meant for everyone. But it found you, because the angels know what's happening behind the scenes. They saw the moment, the confession, the tension, the words. Someone said your name, and it made the room go quiet. Not out of shame, but out of truth, out of surprise, out of conviction. Someone in that family finally admitted something, and what they admitted will change how your soulmate sees you forever. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." How? And beloved, that time just came. They've been watching, listening, gathering pieces, but pretending they didn't know. Now the silence has broken, and the angels say, they can't pretend anymore. What was hidden is now visible. What was questioned is now certain. Someone close to them opened their heart, and when they did, the entire family dynamic shifted. You see, this was never just about you and them. It was about everything connected to them. Their past, their fears, their expectations, and their family's opinion. But that's the part heaven just interrupted. They didn't expect you to be so consistent. They didn't expect you to remain kind. They didn't expect you to be prayed up, or grounded, or real. But they were watching, quietly, closely, and now they've spoken. One voice started it. One voice said, "There's something about this person," and the rest couldn't deny it. They remembered your smile, your words, your presence, your spirit. Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." Your name has been carrying favor, even when you didn't know, even when you felt forgotten, even when you thought you were invisible. But heaven saw the moment when someone stood up for you, not just out of respect, but out of revelation. They said it clearly. They're not like the others. They have a pure heart. They bring peace when they walk in. And that's when it shifted. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement right now, because the angels are about to tell you the rest. Like this video if your heart feels confirmation. Comment with the words, "God is uncovering secrets for my good," or share what your soul is sensing right now. And if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Support this message with a super thanks if it speaks directly to you, because this isn't random. It's revealed, and it's time. Their family wasn't ready to admit it before, but now they see. They see how your name lingers, how your presence left a mark. And the truth is, they're starting to believe that you were never just a chapter. You're the whole story. Psalm 33:11 says, "But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever, the purposes of his heart through all generations." God's purpose didn't need their approval, but he used their moment of honesty to confirm what he's already written. Someone said, they never asked for attention, they just gave love. They were different, and suddenly, every doubt began to break. Every wall began to fall. This secret has now become a shift, and your soulmate is feeling it. They feel the weight of what was said, and they're feeling the urgency. Because when your name was spoken with honor, their heart responded with fire. Song of Solomon 8:6 says, "For love is as strong as death. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame." They didn't plan to hear your name that day, but heaven did. And when it came out of someone's mouth, the atmosphere changed. It wasn't a casual mention. It was personal. It was piercing. It was prophetic. They said something like, "I don't know why, but they have a light on them." And everyone else went quiet, because they felt it too. You've been misunderstood before. You've been overlooked. But this time, you were recognized. Recognized by the ones who held the most weight. Your soulmate's family. Their protectors. Their circle. Their influence. And now, they can't stop thinking about you. They ask more questions. Questions they never dared to ask before. Why do they feel drawn to you? Why can't they let you go? What is it about you that gives them peace? And slowly, the secret unraveled. One by one, they started admitting what they saw. Not your appearance, not your possessions, but your spirit. 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "The Lord does not look at the things people look at, but the Lord looks at the heart." They saw your heart. They felt your humility. They witnessed your growth. And now, they're talking. The angels say, they're not just talking about the past. They're talking about a future, a union, a connection, a possibility they once rejected. Now being reconsidered, heaven interrupted their perception, because God knew the timing. Isaiah 55:11 says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty." That includes the words spoken over you. It includes the promises God whispered to your spirit. They are not void. They are not forgotten. And this family moment was proof. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement now, so you don't miss the next divine moment. Like this video to agree with the movement, and comment below the words, "Heaven is opening doors man can't close," or share a confirmation that stirred your heart. And beloved, if this word is for you, consider sending a super thanks to help carry more messages like this to others who are waiting. The family didn't expect to be moved, but God moved them. They said you were too young, too far, too different, too spiritual, too hard to understand. But now they say, you're the one they never saw coming. Psalm 118:23 says, "This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. What once confused them now humbles them, because your love is not loud, but it's steady, it's real, it's pure." And their son, or their daughter, has changed because of you. They noticed it, the softness, the growth, the peace. They noticed how your name brings calm, how thinking about you makes their child smile. They couldn't deny that, not anymore. They remember when they used to say, "That's just a phase." But now, they're asking, what if this is God? Romans 8:31 says, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" The angels say, "The resistance is melting, the fear is fading, the silence is shifting, and your name? It's being spoken with more and more grace." Someone in that family is now praying for clarity, praying for unity, praying for understanding. And guess who's in their prayer? You. You are being mentioned in whispers of faith, in prayers of surrender, because they've realized this isn't about preference. This is about purpose. Jeremiah 1-5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and the one you're connected to wasn't drawn to you randomly. It was divine. It was designed. It was heaven's assignment." Now their family is starting to see it, and that changes everything. Take a moment right now. Breathe deeply. You are not being left out. You are being brought in. The room you were once excluded from and is now echoing with your name. The ones who didn't understand you are now speaking well of you. Proverbs 3-4 says, "Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man." You've won favor, not by force, not by performance, but by being faithful. Heaven rewards that. And now, their eyes are opening. Your soulmate feels it too. They don't even know why everything feels different lately, but it does. They're being pulled toward you with urgency, with longing, with revelation, because their family just confirmed what their heart has been trying to tell them. You are not a maybe. You are a confirmation. Psalm 27-13 says, "I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living." You will. You are. Comment this below. I will see the goodness God promised me. Let your faith speak. Like this video if this feels like the timing you've been sensing. And subscribe to Sacred Encouragement, because this unfolding is far from over. And if you believe this message was sent for you, send a super thanks to bless the flow of these divine confirmations. Angels say they're about to talk to you differently, because someone in their family talked about you honestly, and what they said behind closed doors has opened a door you couldn't force open. It was a moment they didn't plan, but heaven planned it. Perfectly, powerfully. They were sitting together. It felt like a normal day, but one mention of your name changed the entire atmosphere. The conversation shifted. The air got still. Hearts started beating faster, because truth was rising. They said it quietly at first, but it got louder in their hearts. I've never seen them this serious before. I've never seen them glow like that. There's something different about this one. That's what they said. And beloved, that was not just a comment. It was confirmation. Luke 21:15 says, "For I will give you words and wisdom, that none of your adversaries will be able to resist or contradict." They couldn't resist the truth about you. They couldn't deny the light you carry. They couldn't dismiss the shift in their child's soul. Even the ones who didn't like you before are now confused, convicted, curious. They want to know more. They want to see what it is about you that made their loved one change. You're no longer seen as a risk. You're being seen as a revelation. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement right now. This is your space of divine clarity. Comment below with the words, "God is turning hearts in my favor," or pour out the confirmation rising in your spirit. And if this message is breathing life into you, send a super thanks as a sacred act of faith, because what God is doing now is beyond what you imagined. You've prayed for connection, but God is giving you acceptance. You've prayed for union, but God is building alignment. Because what's coming needs to be strong, rooted, peaceful. No more fights for approval. No more striving to be seen. Now you are being spoken of with dignity. Proverbs 16:7 says, "When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him." You didn't manipulate. You didn't chase. You just obeyed. You just stayed soft. And God took care of the rest. They once asked, "Why them?" Now they ask, "What if they're the one?" Because the more they looked at you, the more peace they felt. The more they heard your name, the more honor they sensed. You carry something heaven-stamped, something not from this world. And they feel it now. Even the skeptical one, the one who always rolled their eyes, the one who questioned everything. Even they are silent now, because even they see that you might be the one God is sending. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." And this is your time. The beauty is unfolding. The truth is surfacing. The grace is flowing. Your soulmate has heard what was said, and it left them speechless. Someone they deeply respect just confirmed the very thing they've been too afraid to say out loud. You love them, don't you? That's what was asked. And their silence spoke louder than words. They didn't deny it. They couldn't. They won't. Because what they feel for you has now been echoed by someone else. The angels say, "This is a holy echo, a divine repetition." Deuteronomy 19:15 says, "Every matter must be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses." And now, there is a witness, someone in their life who sees what God sees. And that agreement in the Spirit has released divine acceleration. Get ready, beloved soul, because what took years is now moving with clarity, with confidence, with courage. Subscribe to Sacred Encouragement if you know this shift is yours. Comment below, "My time is now," or write what's stirring inside your heart. And if you've ever felt unseen, let this message hold you like a healing, and send a super thanks to help this truth reach others still waiting. Heaven says, your value has always been visible, but now it's being voiced. You are being described with honor, with beauty, with admiration, with sincerity. The tone of the conversations has changed. You're no longer a debate. You're a desire, a decision, a direction. Someone said, "They bring peace like no one else." Another said, "I see the future differently when they're around." That's not emotion. That's revelation. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" And they're hearing that voice now, and it's pointing straight to you. The angels say, your soulmate is making a choice, because the family's truth just gave them the green light. They'd been waiting for someone to say it, to say what their heart was too afraid to admit. And now that it's been said, now that someone close has spoken truth, everything inside them is rushing forward. Because once love is confirmed by someone trusted, it's hard to turn back. It's hard to unhear. It's hard to ignore. That confirmation gave them boldness. And that boldness is becoming action. John 8:32 says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." They are being set free now, free from fear, free from overthinking, free from the weight of what if, because now they know you are someone sacred, chosen, anointed, and sent by God. Your name was spoken in a room that was once silent, and that silence has now been replaced with movement. Someone said, "You look happier when you talk about them." Another added, "I haven't seen you this focused in years." And that was it. That was the moment the scales tipped. That was when everything shifted. You're not a secret anymore. You're a sign of healing, a sign of maturity, a sign of what God is restoring. They finally see you not as a temptation, but as a testimony. Psalm 126:3 says, "The Lord has done great things for us, and we are filled with joy." And beloved, joy is coming, not chaos, not confusion, joy.